What did you think when you came to America?
It was beautiful. When we were in Africa and then we did the process, we went through the vetting process. So vetting process where they send American U.S. government workers to Africa to interview us in a refugee camp. They want to make sure they bring in good people to the country, to America. So they will interview you, find out who you are, what's going on. And so if you succeeded that, it took us about 3 years. And so then they sent us planes. And they took us from refugee camp, never been in the plane, made it here. But before we show up, they showed us all these videos of United States, beautiful life, beautiful highways, beautiful airport, all just something we don't have. Because you understand, the refugee to United States was 2 different thousand years away from each other. So coming to America was exciting. We were scared at the same time because you're going thousands and thousands of miles away from what you used to. I didn't know a single person in the United States. I don't have money. I don't have home. I don't know where I was going, but I was determined to run away from the bad environment and hopefully change my life. So when we came here, it was just nice, beautiful. Cars, air conditioned. You have a beautiful apartment to live in. So it was something we needed. That's what freedom looked like, and we didn't have it before.
How long did it take to learn English?
That's a good question. So we come into a country where we don't speak the language. And mind you, we were children from the war, coming from the war zone, time to go to school. So we were, by standard of America, too old to go to some of the schools. And I just had, coming from Africa, I only finished 8th grade. And so that was the 8th grade, mind you. We didn't have to practice English. We don't have to speak it all the time. But they force you to learn it, and you learn a little bit of it. So it was a struggle. Didn't know the language. But I learned the English because I was determined to learn it. I want to be American. I want to learn how to speak American. And so I watch a lot of cartoons. I listen to a lot of country music. I love country music because it was clear. I can understand words. And so I will go to bed. My radio will be on every day, just listening. I'll pick up magazines. I'll practice on word. Like anywhere I can see a word written on the wall, I'll write that down. What is that? Anywhere I can see anything with English on it, I'll put my hand on it and try to practice. What is it? What is it? Asking people. Until today, I'm still learning English. So I have not fully learned it, but I can communicate with American. I'm American, so it's working so far.
So what was the biggest shock about America?
Biggest shock about America, this is a good one. It's culture shock because we, in South Sudan, we're extreme, what would you say? Family matters to where we come from. You are together with your cousins, brothers, nephews, nieces, uncles, all of it. And we don't have this type of lifestyle in America where it's individualism. So we see in America the culture shock. A kid that's 18 years old can leave the family and walk off and go in his own apartment. In my culture, that's a culture shock. You can't leave your parent that age. You still have to be there, be part of the family until you get married, and you can go and build your own house. Kids can talk back to their parent in America. It's like it doesn't exist where we come from. You cannot talk back to anybody that is older than you, even if it's the day older than you. You have to respect them, respect your elders. And when they say it takes a village to raise a child in Africa, it is so true. A neighbor can just, if I do something wrong, he will discipline me, and my dad will not get mad. It's not a child abuse. It's just the way the standard is set up. And so there's a lot, and the food was shocked. The language, obviously, Americans seem to talk fast, and we just, we try to talk calmly and take things slow. In America, you gotta go now. Everything is time. Where we come from, there's no rush in Africa. They used to say that's a joke, but it's so true. Everything is laid back. They say no rush. The sun will come back tomorrow. Do what you can now. Be patient. You know what I mean? But in America, you gotta get on time. You gotta get it done now. So the speed of things here, and the food, the way they process it. Where I came from, we grow our own food in a farm. Here, I'm eating meat, and I have no idea where this meat is coming from. Where are the cows? Where's the farm? Who grows this? It's far away from the city, and so it was shocking to us. We have a lot of questions, but we got used to it.